Ever since I was young, I have always valued personal relationships between friends and I. I would argue that it has something to do with my people pleasing personality or my astrology. But in all honesty, I have no idea where I can trace this trait from. When I was 15 years old, my family left the East Coast, where we once lived, and moved to a small Minnesotan suburb known as Edina. Initially, the move was really hard for me because not only was I 15 and had already developed some really important friendships, but it just felt like such an awkward transitional period. At this particular time, it was my sophomore year in high school, so I did not even have the luxury of having that freshman year, new and fresh start. But for me, what hurt the most was having to leave all my childhood friends behind. We're talking about relationships that invested years in. We've been friends since the sandpit, and now I had to leave that all behind and start over in a brand new environment. I'm not sure how familiar you are with Edina, but for me, it was a definite culture shock. Being the new kid in town in a very homogeneous environment was tough. Trying to find a group of friends with people who have known each other for years was no easy feat. I tried so hard to find a niche or a group of friends or even people that I could relate to. With me being a French immersion student, it was even more difficult to find friends because the Frenchies were such a tight knit group. However, once I stopped feeling sorry for myself and took some time to reflect and establish who I wanted to be, everything began falling into place. People became infatuated and attracted with my new confident persona. I eventually found the right group of friends who were so kind and so welcoming that we got along just great. Eventually, before I even knew it, tons of people knew who I was and were saying hi and being so kind every day. I think that this is when happiness just began to flow. Once I stopped trying so hard to find it and let it come to me. It really gave me a chance to embrace the nature of being a people driven person. Eventually, my peers decided to vote for me to be on court, which was such a huge deal for me. Me being a new kid, embraced enough by the entire student body to be eligible to be on court, was flattering. I had so much fun and really embraced it, and it was at the point for me where all of that anxiousness surrounding my move dissipated, and I decided to embrace this new environment and let go of all resistance, and everything ended up working out just fine for me.